it is a long time no see. So actively, this is like the most current I've been for a video, I think, in a long time. I've filmed so many things. Like, I have videos that I've been filming for like multiple years now that I just haven't gotten around to finishing books for certain readathons, or I'm just behind in ideas, or I filmed things a year ago, I just never uploaded them. So I'm just like, pretty much all of my videos have been so far out of linear sync, it's not funny. So this is the next video I'm gonna upload. Okay, like, I'm filming this, it's gonna get uploaded. And also, look at my cardigan. I haven't had a chance to actually show this. I bought this like 4 months ago and I still haven't shown it. And yes, it does bother me that it doesn't line up. Like, it's not great, but it was a cheap ass cardigan. But look at the back. Isn't it cute? Isn't it really cute? I think it's cute. It is very pink too, and I could wear it like undone, but there's not really a way to like, I don't think there's really a way to like fully kind of try to like, oh, like I can make it better, but like that's more lined up, and now this but it's a whole thing. But basically, it's been nearly 2 months since I've uploaded a video, and the main reason for that is because I went to China in March. So I went on a holiday, I went to China, I went to Disneyland. I was there for like nearly 12 days, like it was an 11-day tour, and I had flights on either side of the days of the tour. Come here, come here, shimmy. Come here, shimmy, 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 shimmy. See, she's got her Lemmy. You got your Lemmy. You got your Lemmy. I actually am shocked she kept hold of it. Normally she drops things once I give her attention. I didn't feel very good earlier today, so I haven't actually taken her on the W ward. So she's got a lot of breathless energy. I'm also have been home alone for quite a while. Like, I've had to actually be an adult. Like, I've also turned 28 since you probably last saw me, which was exciting. Went to China. My parents have been on a cruise, so I've had to do like all the existing on my own and doing stuff. I have been reading more, which is really good. And yeah, other than that, I haven't been doing a lot of stuff. I've just been chilling and trying to think of ways that I'm actually going to catch up on things. I've also been procrastinating a lot. It is 7 o'clock at night. That's why the video quality is not that great. But I've realized that the lighting in here does help me film at night, which is really, really good. So I'm here to film my whole entire book haul of 2025. And obviously, I got a lot of books in 2025, so this excludes my Babe haul, my Rare haul, my Celestial Merch Day haul, my She Journeys haul, and just, you know, any bookish vlogs where I talked about books in those hauls because I went to a signing. So like, basically I just I bought a lot of books last year, but I have around about 60 books to talk about. And I do want to speed through this as quickly as I can because this video will also be a bitch to edit. But we're going to talk about my 2025 book haul. I'm going to go by month because that is how I've stacked all the books in front of me. Basically, I'm just going to tell you I've actually read any of these because I know I have read some, obviously. But yeah, so we're going to do that. We're going to do the book haul. I'm going to have to put it down. I feel like I'm holding a baby. Like, I just like instantly started swaying. She's getting heavy though. But she's so cute though, like you've seen her. Like, because it's been nearly a year. Oh, you're so cute. It's been nearly a year that we've had her. And she's brought so much happiness into my life and just makes me so happy. Maybe this should be the thumbnail. You'll be like, is it a book haul or is it about the baby? It's about both. It's about the book haul and the baby. We're gonna go into this book haul. Oh, you are such a sweetheart, aren't you? And you're so mad at me because I'm not taking you for a dump. But I just love her so much. Like, she's so cuddly, she's so cute, and like, I'm basically her whole world now that my parents aren't here, because normally they are here with her most of the time during the day while I have to like obviously constantly work, which is so boring. But I'm sure there's other life updates that I could talk about, but like, I don't know what anything else is. But yeah, we're gonna get into this book haul, and then I'm obviously gonna try and dedicate more time to actually getting vlogs and stuff uploaded. So there is a lot of vlogs coming, but don't trust me to get anything uploaded because I am very slow with everything. But as I said, reading has been going better. I'm feeling like I'm making good progress with certain things. Let's get into the book haul, which is the main reason that we're here. Okay, firstly, I am using the reading journal to keep track of what I actually bought each month, which is a great feature to have in this damn thing. So, one thing is I did buy the Onyx Storm paperback, and I unhauled it because I then got the special edition a bit later, which I will haul very soon. And then there's a book that I did get, but I can't talk about because I filmed an unboxing in January of 2025 and it is April of 2026 and I still have not uploaded that video. So, like, you can see my problem. But technically I got 5 books in January, but I'm only going to talk about 3. Now, God, my arm hurts now. Like, she's not that heavy, but like, my God. Firstly, I got A Curse of Crows by Lauren Degru. So this was a Celestial Inner Circle member book club pick, and I thought it was kind of shit. This was a really dumb book. I have read it. I listened to them all on audio, but I like buying the physical books because I add this little emblem that's like Inner Circle membership, and then obviously I've also embossed them all, so it's just like a fun to have the little collection. And as of like last month, I've stopped being an Inner Circle Celestial membership, so I'm not paying for the membership anymore, so I'm actually not able to participate in book. Oh! God damn, that scared the absolute shit out of me. My books are rebelling against me, but I will not be participating in book club anymore, so I don't have to buy a book every 6 weeks now, which is good because I'm on a book buying ban so fully that I'm only allowed to buy a book if I read 10 books. That is where I'm at. So at the moment I'm up to 6 out of 10 books, so I need to read 4 more and then I'm allowed to buy one, but it's what's gonna work for me. But yeah, this was like an atrocious book. I got Under Lock and Key by Lana Ferguson, and it's really funny because I started reading this book at the start of the year and then I didn't finish it until the end of 2025, so like a lot of books I just start and then I put them down for like over a year and it's a bad time. But this was great. It's about the Loch Ness Monster, and it's a monster romance, and it is great, and it's Scotland. It's just all the vibes, and I really enjoyed this one. Then I got A Deal with the Elf King by Elise Cover. I have not read this, and I think I got it at Kitty Kinnear when I was in Sydney at some point, because I just remember being in a bookshop when I bought it. Okay, was it Kitty Kinnear? Yes! Oh, I was right. So I spent $23 on this book, and I didn't really need to do that because I've had it for this long and I haven't read it yet. This is my problem, is I just keep acquiring books and they sit there. But I still do think my ratio might not be too bad. It's like Fae Elves, it's just, that's all I kind of know about this book, and a lot of people have hyped it up. Hey, February I acquired 5 books, which, you know, when it's separated it doesn't seem that bad. So I got Out of the Woods by Hannah Bottom-Young, so purely because this is a Taylor Swift lyric in the title, but I've heard good things about her writing. I haven't read this yet, but I would really want to. But I say that about most of my TBR, so you never know when I'm actually going to read these things. I got The Baby Dragon Cafe by A.T. Kurish because I just heard really good things, and after reading what's it called, The Spell Shop, I really want to try and read more cozy fantasy romance novels, so I hope it's good. I've heard mixed things, but it has to be cute, right? It's got baby dragons. I got Phantasma by Kaylee Smith, which is another Celestial book club pick, and I really liked this one. This was a really fun time. I wanted to film a book review and I had the notes for it, but I never did it. So, like, my perfectionist side is like, I have to film this, but I haven't done it, and I wrote these notes like a year ago. So, like, tell me, do you want this book review? Because I would like to do it, but if you're like, ooh, yuck, I might not do it, but I would. It's just, it's like so overkill now, right? Like, I read this book in February of last year, right? Like, it's not great, is it? I got A G Pen by Ali Hazelwood in the special edition, which is beautiful. So it's got all these waves, and we've got some like pretty end papers, and I think the underneath, because yeah, it's just got wet floor at the back there. So like, I don't think this is about STEM, because the only STEM ones generally have love in the title, because we have the love hypothesis, love on the brain, love theoretically, and I had it. Not in love. But I collect these every time they come out. They're very special to me, and I'm pretty sure this is still, like, it does look kind of traditionally signed. it makes me very happy. And then I got the Onyx Storm edition I was talking about by Rebecca Yarros. So I've just got this one, and it's really annoying, right, because they just released the first book to match like this, but I have the version that isn't matching to this that Rebecca Yarros actually signed, so now I'm attached to that copy, and I'm not going to buy another copy to make it all match and then have two copies. Like, there's so many things that annoy me, but I ended up changing my pre-order. Like, I'd cancelled it so that I could get the one with more dragons on it. It's just been a time, but I really liked Onyx Storm. It's a lot better than the second book in my opinion, and I'm still waiting for the next book, but it's like not too pressing. Like, I'm kind of okay. I know Rebecca Yarros was taking a break, and it's not like I think about it too often, but when it comes out I'm going to be really excited to read it. So I got 6 books in March, and you know my birthday is the 6th of March, so it just seems like it makes sense. So I was 27 in 2025, wasn't I? Now I'm 28. I never know my age anymore, I'm just getting too old. So I also got Out on a Limb by Hannah Bottom Young because I realised this is the first book in the companion series, so I thought I should buy this so I can read this one first and then read Out of the Woods. And a lot of people have said really, really good things about this, so I'm excited to read it. I got Blissful Hook and Vital Blindside by Hannah Cohen because I really liked The Lucky Hit. So I got these signed by the author in Babe, but I never actually hauled them in my Babe, or I might have hauled them in my Babe haul, but anyway, we're going to talk about it again. So I bought these before the event so that I could bring them with me to get signed. So it's just ice hockey romances, but I just haven't continued on with this series, which is an issue for a lot of the series I have on my shelf. And I do plan on filming videos about all the series I'm in the middle of, but that takes effort. So it will happen at some point. Another book I got was This Cruel and Lovely by Stacia Stark. So I also got this one signed. I have not read it. There's like 4 books in this series, but I was good only buying the first one. I've heard good things, but still haven't read it. So then I got Sunrise on the Reaping by Suzanne Collins. I have not read it. I have not read The Hunger Games. So it's going to happen. And I say that as in I am currently reading The Hunger Games. There is going to be more content coming about that too. But this one came first, and I'm forever annoyed that this is like an edition that doesn't match the ones that I have, even though it's Scholastic. Why make this hardcover so much larger than it needs to be? It's going to bother me, but I plan on trying to read this whole series before the movie comes out so I can actually go in with the knowledge of having read the book, so then I can compare it that way, because all the Hunger Games movies I've just watched as just a viewer who has never read the books, and that's probably not good. Then I got The Courting of Bristol Keats by Mary E. Pearson purely because this is beautiful. Like, look at this spine. I love it. Actually, there's nothing different there, but this is pretty. And I got it off Big W because Big W is starting to have special edition hardcovers for like around $45, and that's so much cheaper than buying anywhere else. And Mary E. Pearson wrote The Kiss of Deception, and I'm intrigued. Just haven't felt the need to pick it up like most books, but I have it and it's pretty. Okay, April, I got 8 books. Still not too bad. So then in April, The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes came, so they obviously did come out of linear order, but see, this one's like a normal size. It's pretty, and it matches my other Hunger Games one, still Scholastic. So I don't understand. And you know what, there was a special edition of Sunrise on the Reaping that was at Big W that looked like it would be like a similar size, and it had like stained edges, and I'm just like, would it bother me more if all the edges aren't stained, or if the size is different? I think everything's bothering me. I got First Time Caller by B.K. Borison because my cousin gave me a gift card and I was able to buy this at the shop, and then I got some bookmarks. So technically a birthday present, which made me happy. But I've heard so many things, like to the fact that I brought this with me to China. It was in my suitcase for 11 days. I didn't pick it up. I brought 3 books with me, didn't even finish one. I was really optimistic that I was going to be able to read on the bullet trains, because one of the bullet trains we were on was like over 7 hours and I read 80 pages. My reading speed has decreased so rapidly that I don't know what to do about it. It's like stressing me out that, like, you know, when I would take the train to Sydney for 3 hours, I would be able to easily read 100 pages and 150 if I was really invested in it, which is really easy to read. 7 hours, 80 pages, what do you even mean? So like, I don't know if I need to start like training my brain again and like do exercises to like increase my reading speed, because like my TBR is just not going to cut it. Me being able to only read like 12 pages an hour, that's just atrocious. I got Funny Story by Emily Henry, and I'm like, not even sure why, to be honest. It's like, did I need this? Like, I'm so annoyed because I haven't been reading Emily Henry books since they changed the size of the books, because now they don't all match. Like, why can't we just keep things the same and match them? It bothers me greatly. But I haven't read anything since Book Lovers. and I own 5 Emily Henry books. I got Lost and Lassoed by Lila Sage, and I still haven't read Done and Dusted, which I need to. I think A Cowboy Romance might heal me, but this was like on clearance. It came up for $8, so I thought I'd pick it up. I'm pretty sure it is the second in the series, and I think there's 4 in this series, so I would like to collect them, but I've got to read the first 2 before I even think about buying any more. Then, because I did finish reading Wolf Girl at some point, like I definitely finished it before Babe, but I decided to buy the rest of the series, so I've got Alpha Girl, Mated Girl, and Lost Girl. So I read Lost Girl, I think after Babe or before, and I've still got to read Alpha Girl and Mated Girl. But these books are really easy to read because the like, see this word, oh you can't see, but see how big the wording is? Like, that writing is huge, and I have been annotating these books too. So this is one of the vlog projects that I have, but I was like, oh yeah, why don't I just do it for all 4 books? And because I haven't finished all the books, it just sits there until I actually get finished, which is just never gonna happen. But these are really, really easy to read. It's stupid, 100%, but I'm having so much fun with it. I'm vibing it, and it's funny too because the author's actually going to rewrite this series but take away all of the swearing and all the sex scenes, so I'm glad I've got it at a point where there is a little bit of some makes it a bit fun, you know. Then I have Daughter of Chaos by A.S. Webb. I've read it, book club pick, hated it. This was dumb, will not continue. But it's the funny thing too is, like, yes, I probably should unhaul these ones that I don't like, but they are a part of the wall here because I'm putting them back so that they're in order. So this is all in line from how I read them. And it's just, you know, it's the memories, it's beautiful, it's the keepsakes. Like, we have to keep it that way. It has to match and look beautiful. So yes, my total book haul in May was 52 books, but we're only going to talk about 5 because the other 47 I got at Babe exclusively. These 5 I bought before Babe. So I got Say You'll Remember Me by Amy Jumez. I just have a habit of, like, I need to just keep collecting her books. I haven't read a single one and I own 6 of them. So I haven't been buying any since this one. But yeah. I have Scott and Bothered by Alexandra Keeley, and I'm pretty sure this is the second one because I have another Scottish book from her. So I would have just bought it at Big W, used my discount, and it was like, woohoo, book. But I really shouldn't have probably bought it. I am trying to be a lot more considerate with what I actually buy. So my spending has been very good so far this year. I think I've only bought less than 10 books, which mainly a lot of them I bought last year, and they're just special editions that are finally turning up. So I've done really extremely well, and now I don't have book club. I'm really not buying any books, and it has been so freeing because I need to stop collecting them if I'm not reading them, you know. I got Love on the Air by Ash London. So I saw Kat from Hi Fi Kat review this book, and it sounded really interesting, and I like her recommendations, so I bought it so that I can read it, and then I didn't, which is about how my life goes. So eventually, but it does seem like it's very thin and the writing's quite big, so maybe one day. I got Firebird by Juliet Cross, and you got it, book club pick, and I really did like this one, and I think the sequel is nearly out as well. Don't know if I'm going to race to get to it because I'm not going to buy any of these sequels physically. I'm just going to continue on the audiobook stream of things, but I did quite like this. It was a very good book. And, you know, it's dragons. Like, dragons are so fun. And then I got Iron and Embers by Helen Truer because she was at Babe and I wanted to have a book from her, and I've heard a lot of good things and a lot of bad things about this book. But she has become quite a big author, and I'd only heard of this series, but she's apparently written so many series, and I'm just not on top of anything. So I bought this and I still haven't read it. This is a special edition. I got it from Big W. Again, it was like around the $40 mark, and I am really happy that I was able to get this. Of course, my battery died because I've been talking too much. Now I'm crooked. Am I crooked? I feel, am I? No, like I feel weird now, but we're gonna keep going. Okay, so technically I did get 13 books in June, but a lot of it was Celestial books, so I'm actually only gonna talk about 4 right now. So I got another copy of The Love Hypothesis by Ali Hazelwood. So this is like the new special edition. Like, it still looks like this, but like it's got stem things. This is now my 3rd copy, so I have the Afterlight special edition, this special edition, and a paperback that I've annotated, so that's very exciting for me. So we have pictures like chapter 16, and I think it's the same. Yeah, it's the same, but there is also a bonus chapter because we obviously have chapter 16 from Adam's point of view, which I have read multiple times. I've actually decided that it's my favourite book of all time. Like The Night Circus, you know, I said it for so many years that it's just not really me anymore. Like, I still love that book, but this is just so fully me. I relate to Olive so much. It is just an important book to me. I've read it 3 times now. I definitely could read it again. It's just so incredibly special and just a beautiful book. So while I was in Brisbane, I also got Rival Darling and Grumpy Darling by Alexandra Mooney. I had so many books to fit in that damn suitcase when we came back from Brisbane. Like, my god. I bought these because I'd seen them on TikTok and they just sounded really, really good. And then I found them in store because I think I bought these at Dimmicks and was still annoyed about the fact that I bought these, and then found out later that we could get a discount of 10% off all purchases, and I didn't know that, so I could have saved probably like $4 on these books. But hockey romances, I do think they're YA, but still vibing with the hockey romances. And no, I have not watched Heated Rivalry because I don't have that streaming service, and I want to wait until some more shows come out before I get it. And I also need to cancel something before I can get it because I'm trying to be more mindful with the money that I spend, and instead of paying for 5 services at the same time all the time, I'm trying to only pay for 1. So I'm working on that very well. I'm paying for 3 technically, but I've cancelled 1, but the membership ends in September, so I'm just going to keep using that one up until then. And I have Disney and I have Stan, so, oh, and I have Paramount Plus. So that sounds really bad, but I did a membership for the 12 months for $54, which I thought was a really good steal, so I could watch some stuff on there. So technically 4, but 2 of them, the memberships will end when the year's up, and I'm waiting to watch a show on Stan that I need to finish, and then the Stan will be gone. But yeah, ice hockey romances, like, there's just so much to dump on you because it's been 2 months since I've like filmed a proper video, so I'm excited. And I got Lore Olympus Volume 8, so by Rachel Smythe. So I love this so much, and I love these books incredibly. I read them normally about within a week of when I buy them, which is very exciting for me. So I've pre-ordered volume 10, and there's going to be a volume 11, which I thought we were ending at 10, so that's still exciting. But also, they should have gone to 12 because I don't like ending on an odd number. That's so dumb. And is anyone else excited? We're getting a fucking TV show. I cannot wait. It's going to be animated too, so that's what's beautiful. I can't wait, and Amazon is doing it, and it's just going to make me so incredibly happy. So July, I also got 8 books because I buy so many books. Like, again, individually it's not horrible, but it's like I just need this number to go right now. So I got An Academic Affair by Jodie McAllister, even though this is actually Sasha's copy, so I didn't actually buy this one, but I know that you know about our whole process of annotating and swapping books, and then I took 7 months to finish mine, and I only just sent Sasha my copy in like early March, and I'm a horrible, despicable person, but I've finally done that. So I will have a vlog, but I just need to go through her annotations to read them, and then I will end that video and it will happen. So like, I am so stressed all the time, and I know it is self-inflicted, but I just want to do better with my time, and I'm not doing a very good job. But I did really enjoy this, but it did kind of curve my experience with the fact that it took me so long to read, so I still only rated it 4 stars. But it is finally one that I've read from this haul as well. I got Sounds Like Love by Ashley Poston because I'm going to keep collecting the books. Even though I've only read 2 out of the 4, I need to catch up. So hopefully I will find some time to just quickly read these ones because, you know, they're a little bit of magical realism, a little bit of fun, and just great romances. I will read this at some time. It's gonna happen. So I had Thanks for Nothing right, but this isn't actually the edition I bought because I have the second book, and when it got sent to me it was the special edition, but I had only bought the paperback in the normal edition. So this year I did buy this one because I found it at Kinokuniya, even though the only copy they had was like kind of bent and misshapen and stuff, but I wanted it to match my paperback. So it's got the kettle, the teacup, it's beautiful. So I'm gonna give my other paperback version to a friend, so I'm gonna like necessarily not have to haul this in 2026 books haul, but I bought this because it sounds really good. And it is sad because Stephanie Holmes was at Babe, but I couldn't get access to this book in enough time. I'm excited to read this. It is actually going to be my next read, so I'm finally going to delve into this paranormal vampire romance. And like, vampires are so back, it's so exciting. So Sasha actually got me Music of the Night by Angela J. Ford. This was a pick-me-up up for me because with my cousin passing, she sent me a book just to say how sorry she was and just to make me feel a bit better, which was really, really nice. And she always is such a lovely sweetheart. Like, you should definitely subscribe to Sasha. She has the best content. She's great on Instagram, TikTok, and all the places, but she has always been really sweet with sending me things whenever I'm not really going for a good time. Like, she sent me some stuff after Max passed as well. It's just so beautiful, you know, to have someone that cares so much. The level of emotions in this book haul is actually too much, but she knows me so well because it's a Phantom of the Opera retelling, and I am sorry that I haven't read it yet. I will get to it. I just struggle with everything, but I am excited. And you know what, I saw Phantom of the Opera in Sydney. Has everyone been seeing everything about it? Like, I saw it, like, obviously I was there, but it's on the water and it's outside, it's atmospheric. Like, we had wind, so they were going like, ah, and like their hair's blowing. It was the best. Like, my life in March was like so hectic, and then April I've done nothing, and then I have a lot happening next month, so I'm like, woo, with the socialist, but I'm excited. And I really thought I would read more this month, and I have read more than I have previously, but still, I've been home and only going to work, and I still am not reading. It's not that great. Then I got The Night and the Moth by Rachel Gilling, and this is, again, another Celestial book club pick, because obviously I read multiples. So this was one of the last ones, because I was at every single one of these book club picks. Like, it was the only thing that kept me actually reading, and then I couldn't attend one in September because I was on the Australia trip with Kat and Jenna, and basically I just gave up. It's like, once I stopped, it was it. So I only read a handful more, and even by that point it was a lot easier to cancel the membership because I just wasn't keeping up with book club. But I really enjoyed this. This was a good story. I'm excited for the sequel, which isn't out yet, but I have seen it on Audible, so got it saved. But I really, really enjoyed this one. And then I got these special editions. Well, I actually made my friend buy them so that I could get them on her membership, but still. So I have listened to Woven by Gold, but I haven't actually listened to the series since because the other audiobooks are like 20 hours, and that's just really daunting. But they all have like really pretty like end pages of stuff going on. So these are the actual covers, but I think the other covers are prettier, but they're just flowers on the inside. I brought the copy that I got from Casey to Babe to get the first one signed. So even though they're already signed, I just wanted to get them actually, get one personalized. So I didn't have these for Babe. There's only like a little signature in all of these ones. So I also have Forged by Malice and Broken by Daylight. That's just how all the spines look. They're very pretty. They're all very similar with the end pages and stuff, but like, these books are so gorgeous, and I'm so glad I have them. And like, I'm not a big special editions girly, but just some I want to have that are just matching. And the 5th book in this series has just come out, so I'm hoping that a matching 5th one will eventually happen, because we need our series to match. That's just how you exist in your life. So then in August, I got 9 books, but most of them again were the She Journeys book signings, so I only have 3 to talk about, and they're actually 3 books I already own. So I got these. So I've got the Ruby Circle, Silver Shadows, and the Fiery Heart, and you will be questioning, oh, don't you already own these? I did, but in the small paperbacks. And you know how annoying it's been that when I bought them off Book Depository, and this was before I did try to check dimensions and make sure things matched, the first 3 that I own are tall paperbacks, but the other 3 are short paperbacks. So someone was selling these on Facebook, and I was like, oh my god, finally, because I've been looking for them, and I check op shops, I check everywhere, so I finally have all 6 in tall paperbacks that match. And it doesn't bother me as much with Vampire Academy, because at least when it's the first 4 and the last 2 are tall, it just makes sense when it starts and then it goes tall. It's so annoying if it starts tall and then it goes small. Like, don't try and understand my brain. All I know is it's annoying. But I finally had them. This makes me happy. It doesn't add to the TBR at all, but it just makes me happy, which is what is important. Okay, September, I got 10, because of course I did. But some special editions did turn up this month, so that is mainly why. So I got What Happened in Amsterdam by Rachel Lynn Solomon. This was really fun actually, because it was a blind date with a book when Kat was here, and we both did one in Sydney because we took her to Dimmicks because she hadn't been to a Dimmicks before, and we were all looking at the books, and then I was thinking this was really fun. So this one talked about travel, romance, fun, and I got this one. So I haven't read it yet, but I hadn't heard of it, but I know the author and I own some Rachel Lynn Solomon books, so I'm excited to read this. Like, I think this will be a fun romance and a fun time, and I have Brunda Amsterdam. So it's just fate, right? But I'm excited to own this one. Next, I have Watch Your Back and You're Next by Tate James. And I'm so thankful to Grace for getting me copies of these books because she was able to go to the launches for book 2 and 3 in this series from Tate James. And it's so good because these editions are stained and match the freebie that we got in our goodies bag from Babe. And me and Sasha both asked Grace to get us copies while she was there. So she bought them, we sent her the money. And when we were in Sydney, Grace came and met up with us and I was able to get my copies from her then, because then I wouldn't have extra weight in rare, so it worked out. But I'm really glad to have these. I haven't read them yet. Like, I still haven't finished reading Hate by Tate James that I started before Babe. There is a lot of stories like this in my life. It is just continuous, but I am so happy to have these. I'm so happy that they match. Like, matching sets make me happy, as you can gather. I got King of Envy by Anna Huang just so that I had the next book in the series, so that when I brought them all to get signed at Rare, I had all the books that I needed. So I had like another 5 to get signed. So she never has a limit, which is great. They just don't do personalization, which is totally fine except for one book. So I picked The Striker, but I've still only read 2 of Anna Huang's books, but I keep collecting them because getting them signed is so much fun. Then of course I got the special edition of Problematic Summer Romance by Ali Hazelwood. So this one, again, like, it's very plain colors, but they're still very pretty. So we just have some fun end page going on here. Like, I'm excited for this one because I want to see how she's going to write an age gap romance, because there is a 15-year age gap, and I just think this is going to be really, really interesting because, man, the guy is going to probably be frothing, but then be so concerned that this person is underaged, because I think she's like 23, something like that. But I am very excited. But I have decided that I need to try and read everything in order, and I'm actually doing rereads at the moment. So my next reread will be Love on the Brain, and I'm trying to read in publication order because I'm so far behind. And I'm actually not mad that Ali Hazelwood seems to be taking a hiatus, so I can catch up on some books here. And then I got Misrule by Jodie McAllister because I only had bought the first 2 in the series, so I finally decided to guide the 3rd one so that when I met her at Rare, I could get it signed. So haven't read any of the books in this series, but I still love it. And then, oh god, my back! This thing weighs a ton. I got more Opal Rain special editions, and yes, I'm owning 2 sets of this series, but my paperbacks are going to be my annotation books, and these are going to just be my special pretties to look at, so I will show you all of them. So we have A Soul to Revive, and like, I actually have more dust jackets because there was something wrong with the dust jackets. Like, I think it was about the text, and they've just been sitting on my desk and I haven't tried to put them on because, you know, folding them on is so hard and that's got to fit in the box. So I don't know what I'm gonna do, but basically these are all quite similar. You just have the skull of the animal on the front. They have the signature that, you know, is actually in pen, and like, the writing is quite small, and I wouldn't actually read these editions because I just wouldn't want to like bust the spine or anything, but it's just so pretty. So the next one is A Soul to Steal, and there's little guitars on there, which is really cool. So this one's like more music based, and again, just the skull of the animal here. Like, these cost me like an arm and a leg, but they're so worth having. A Soul to Protect, so again, very pretty, very shiny. We have shells on the spine of this one. And then the last book in the series is A Soul to Embrace. So this one is also very pretty, very holography. And our first female Mavka, which is actually very exciting. So I have only read the first book because, you know me, I'm very slack, but another goal is to try and get through this series as well, to try and read them all, because every time I meet her I have to be like, yes, I've read something, the first one. But you know, I like A Soul to Heal is like a very close second favorite. Like, honestly, my top 3 books would be A Soul to, no, it's not, A Soul to Keep. My top 3 books would be The Love Hypothesis, A Soul to Keep, and Akamath. That's all you need to know about me as a person, okay? So in October, obviously I got 27, but we know I was at Rare, okay? It's allowed. So I've only actually got 1 book that I got besides Rare purchases, which was Catabasis by Ira Kwong, and another book club pick. I didn't really like this. I thought it was really boring, and I have discovered I'm not really a dark academia girly, and like, I know school settings aren't too bad, most of the time I enjoy it, but I just thought this was so boring. Like, yeah, they're in hell and all they're doing is just walking around and thinking about equations, and I was just bored out of my brain. Like, yes, I like STEM when Ali Hazelwood writes it, but when it's just mathematics and equations and boring and nothing's happening, I was so done with this book. I didn't even finish it in time for book club, and I still joined, and I got spoiled, but I didn't even care because I was like, it was still boring. What happens in the end is still boring. Okay, in November I got 9 books, so obviously I still can't control myself, but hey. So I got Meat by Ali Hazelwood, so I had to collect all of the editions because, again, I will continue to do this. So Two Can Play has been just announced and I can buy it in June. Of course I'm gonna do that. That does not count. Like, special edition buying does not focus on me needing to read 10 books because that can be very stressful if I've only just read 2, you know. But it's got a very pretty little wolf going on here. Again, we've got some really nice pages. I do want to read her like fantasy takes as well, but I just haven't gotten around to it yet. So it's got like this hut and everything, and there was like special dust jackets that I could have bought to make it like match with the rest of the books, but I don't think this is so off base, and my Bride and Mate copies do match. I just didn't want to spend an extra $30 on dust jackets that I was like, I don't really care that much, so I'm still happy with how these look. So I also got the Stopover and the Takeover, and they have really pretty spines. Let me show you in a good way. Really pretty. And I only bought the Stopover first, but then the Takeover was down to $7, so I thought to buy it because it's pretty. But the other 2 books in this series, or 3 books in this series, weren't on sale, so I hope that I can still eventually get these in the matching, you know, sprayed edges, but like if I can't, oh well. But they're really pretty. I haven't read it, haven't really heard much about it, but I know that Grace really liked these books, so I hope that they're going to be a really fun time. So I also got Good Spirits by B.K. Borison, another one I'm in the middle of, but I had to buy it because look at this candy cane. Isn't it beautiful? And this is the only copy, so it is a bit dented, but I started a whole entire like, Christmas books, and then I didn't even finish one. So this is a vlog that I'm going to finish for next Christmas, but I don't know if I will try and read, because I had 2 other Christmas books I wanted to read for that vlog. I might end up reading them outside of Christmas because I just can't read Christmas books quick enough. It is a struggle because you only have a month. So I got up to page 134. The vlog was going strong, like I was actively trying. I don't remember what reason that I had to give up, but I did. But anyway, this book is pretty and I really do like this book, and I obviously do want to read First Knowing Paula, but I started reading this one first because Christmas. Then I got Pride and Peril and Suspense and Sensibility by Carrie Burbis. I didn't need these, but like they were like $10 and it's a hardcover, and like no, there's no dust jacket or anything. And I haven't heard anything about these because I got them at Big W, but you know, I'm still in my Mr. Darcy phase. I'm never gonna leave it. The 2005 version of Pride and Prejudice is one of my top favorite movies because it is just iconic. So, and I really like Sense and Sensibility as well, but I thought that these could be fun murder mysteries, but they could also be dumb. But still, it only cost me $20 for these 2 books, so it's not like a horrible spend, and I just hope that they are good. So I got To Snap a Silver Stem and To Flame a Wild Flower by Sarah A. Parker because she got traditionally published, which is woo! But my copy that I own is the independently published one, so I had to run to Amazon to buy these so that they match, because that is all that matters to me, is my books match, man. You know me. So I bought these. They're thick, they're heavy, and obviously I don't have these ones signed, but if Sarah A. Parker does come to more events, even though she's getting incredibly popular, it was crazy at Rare trying to meet her. Like, the line was extensive, but I really want to read this series at some point. Hopefully I can do it, but I'm just glad that I have these. Then I got Thorns and Fire by Helen Schroer because I obviously wanted to keep collecting the special edition so that they match. So this one also has like pretty flowers. It's so pretty, and it's purple, and I don't think, it just looks like that. There's not a lot going on, but it's fine. But again, Big W coming in clutch, so don't know anything about this book because I haven't even read the first one, but we'll get there. And then in December, because we finally made it to the last month of the year, I got 5 books, but one of them I got at a book signing, so I won't mention that one. But firstly, I got Enchanted to Meet You by Kara Stout, which was a Christmas gift from Sasha. I love her so much, but it is again a Taylor Swift lyric. I kind of want to do like a vlog of like Taylor Swift lyrics that I own in books. Like maybe I'll do it at some point because I think that would be really fun. It is like a kind of like bachelorette situation. Like I feel like it's kind of giving selection, but I think this will be a good time and I'm excited. And then I have Ship of Spells by H. Leighton Dixon, the second last book club pick that I did for Celestial Events, and I also did not like this one. This one was really boring. Like, I don't even know what was going on. Like, it was just like the magic system was really complicated, the romance I wasn't really vibing with, and this main character just never had any growth. She was just always annoying. So, like, I know I should give up. Like, this is the territory where I should DNF things, but I thought for book club I should at least finish them so I can discuss the books. Like, I keep saying I'm gonna get better at DNFing. I haven't done it yet, but I have to. Like, I guess most books that I've been reading I've been liking, and then I haven't been reading that much to have time to DNF, you know, but this was shit. Then I got Better in Black by Cassandra Clare, and I am partially annoyed at myself because I just jumped on getting it in hardcover when I've never bought hardcovers in any of her books before. So I don't know what I was doing. And like, yes, I know that I have this one in hardcover, but this is actually the Kickstarter version that someone decided to sell on Facebook Marketplace, and I didn't know that I could sign up for it, so I got this. And I think because I recently bought this, I decided to do this in hardcover, so I should have gotten the paperback. But I am nowhere near being caught up to this. I did start a reread of City of Bone because I wanted to read all the book order again and actually get through the whole series, because Shadowhunters on Netflix was taken off after the 5-year mark, so I had a month to finish 2 seasons of that show, and I was stressed. And then I was just back at my Shadowhunter feels, and you know, Wicked Powers is coming out this year. Like, we're getting Wicked Powers, we're getting the Hunger Games movie, we're getting a new Divergent book, we're getting, like, Devil Wears Prada, Practical Magic. I will watch that movie too, because I have not done that. And, like, you know, we're getting another Doomsday. We're getting, like, so many things are happening this year, and it's such a vibe. But I won't be reading Wicked Powers until I finish this reread, because I haven't even read The Last Hours, I haven't read the Malik books, I've read these books, so I just wanted to go in chronological order, have all the information, and just do it. I just am not good at doing it though. And lastly, I got volume 9 of Lore Olympus by Rachel Smith, and I have read this. I really do love this series so much, and like something happened at the end of this book that's got me like, ah. So I'm excited to get the next volume. I have ordered it. I haven't been charged yet though, so that will happen when it gets sent out to me, so I'm very excited. If anyone gets right to the end of this video, maybe send me a blue heart and a pink heart for Lore Olympus, because Hades and Persephone are like, you know, so that is the vibe. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. I might be gone again for a while, but if you want to, because I will plug here, I do have travel vlogs if you want to see me having fun in other countries. Like, I would really love more support on that channel. Not that I'm forcing you, you don't have to, but it just makes me feel like I'm very boring because I only have 70 subscribers. And I've been making my way up with subscribers over there, and I'm like, I know 70 is not a lot, but for the fact that that channel never had any movement until I started posting my UK vlogs, and I've gained 60 subscribers since that trip, and it makes me really happy. And some of my videos get some views now, when before I would only get 12 views. So it's a very slow trajectory. Like, I'm still very much down here with like a little bit. But I would love if that channel like popped off and I was like famous, you know, like it would be so cool. But because traveling is one of my main passions, so you get to see me, you know, doing stuff that's not necessarily about books, but it's just a fun time if anyone did want to go and support me over there. And I'm obviously plugging it at the end of the video when no one's making it to the end. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed all of the book haulness, all the fun. I will probably bring you a book haul next year. But anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoy, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!